Great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Angie. Excellent presentation. Now might be a perfect time to roll into the final wrap up with Brittany.
Cool. Yeah, so I don't really have too much for our wrap up, but I definitely wanted to thank all of our presenters today, Candace, Erica, Angie, and Brittany. Thank you guys. I'm sure everyone else also really appreciated your time and all the effort you guys put in for presenting today. And with that, I just kind of wanted to pose a question. And I really appreciated Brittany's presentation, which kind of focuses on kind of preparing for that conference. So hopefully we will be in person for at least part of the conference in September. So for all of our InFLOw participants, I kind of wanted to pose the question of kind of what are 3 activities that you could engage in with networking before the conference, whether that be looking, once we, of course, get that exhibitors list, that can be looking at the exhibitors list, looking at the presentation list, who's going to be presenting, following up on LinkedIn, or maybe following up with some people that you met through these workshops prior to the conference, or maybe you're like, oh, I want to make sure I find that person at the conference. But yeah, I kind of wanted to pose that question out there, kind of have that in your mind. And if anyone maybe had something they want to share right away, feel free to speak up. Oh.
Well, one thing that actually got me excited about was I forget what they're called, the Summit Series sessions. I've been to 2 of those, and there have been some speakers there where I'm just like, oh man, if I could I just want to like meet you and have a conversation. So maybe, I don't exactly know, I think I can find out like who's attending, but just keeping them in mind and seeing if I see them about, or maybe if they're doing presentations at the conference, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Anything else anyone wanted to jump in?
I thought 3 things, one is, brushing up on my LinkedIn and, have stalk people in that sense. I'd also say practicing my pitch. I did my own workshop on that. And and finally, I'm about to fill out that Mentee form that Erica just posted. So, I'd say that too.
That's awesome. Cool. Yay. Well, I'm excited to hear everyone's excitement. That is so excited. And I also wanted to throw out the Emerging Young Professionals Leadership workshop, which is coming up through, I believe WEF is putting that on. I shared the registration link, I believe, with all of our InFLOw participants. So if for whatever reason you don't have that link again, let me know and I can send it back to you. But yeah.
It's free.
What was that?
I said it's free. You should register.
It's free. Yeah. But yeah, with that, I don't believe we've come up with an official date for our 3rd workshop. So we should be sending out a poll sometime shortly, so that way we can finalize the dates for at least the 3rd and 4th workshops. So hopefully everyone kind of has an idea of schedules. So does this Friday time kind of work for the most part? Yeah. Okay, we'll look to Fridays. Look out for that poll. And yeah, we'll have our little check-in meeting next month. And then we'll all meet again for workshop 3 in May. So, and we have a little kitty to say goodbye. Yeah, so with that, thanks again for joining everyone. And yeah, have a good Friday.
Have a good weekend, guys.
Have a good weekend.
Awesome.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you all.
Nice to meet you.
And thanks to the future leaders for asking such great questions. Really great questions, guys. Awesome.
Agreed. This group is bringing it.